if we go back to sort of March of 2020, and it was kind of a surreal, I guess, 96 hours, because we go from beating number 2 Amherst by 10 goals on Saturday the 7th, feeling great about it.
Under and scoring on the crease dive. We'll see if the refs give it. Yep, and that is a good call. It's a good goal from Matt Schreiber.
Feeling like this team is really special, like we could do everything that we wanted to do, compete for a national championship, and felt like we had all the parts, and the guys that we thought were going to be great were great. And that Sunday we had heard that something happened at Amherst, and then on Monday night we heard that Amherst canceled all spring sports, and we were sort of baffled by that. We couldn't believe what was happening, and it seemed that it was sort of spiraling out of control there, but we felt like we were a little immune to that. And then the next day, that Tuesday the 10th, we knew that we had a game against Ithaca. Woke up in the morning, felt good about it, did our coaches meeting, and I was actually about to go get a haircut, and he got an emergency text from our associate AD, Alexis Mastronardi, said, okay, coaches are meeting at noon. And we get in the room, and Alexis and John told us, hey, listen, like, nothing's finalized yet, but if any of you are playing tonight, if you have seniors, you should play them. And we thought it was a little, maybe a little bit overreactionary. And we thought, well, they can't cancel the season. Like, nothing's really happening. There's only a couple dozen cases in the United States. Like, this seems crazy. And then, we go into the game. We tell the guys beforehand, hey, listen, like, we don't know what's going to happen. This could be our last game. You have to play like it's going to be our last game, but we're going to stay positive. We're going to focus on the task at hand. And we went out, we played, and playing a great game. The guys were playing inspired. And come to find out shortly after halftime that the decision had been made that the season was going to be canceled. And, you could see it was pretty surreal, because across the field, the women's team was watching the game, and you could see them reacting to the news from across the field. And you could see the emotion from across the field of them realizing that their season was over. And shortly thereafter, probably about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I called the team in, called the timeout, and told them, hey, listen, like, I don't really know how to tell you this. There isn't a good way to tell you this, but this is our last ride. This is the last game of the year. And it was pretty emotional. I was very emotional. But, all credit to the guys that, the seniors sort of brought them in, and, they sort of put their emotions to the side and just said, hey, let's finish this thing. Let's finish it the right way. And they played with a level of, intensity and focus that I don't know if I'll ever see again. And then the game ended, and, John Morris spoke to us and did a phenomenal job talking to our team, giving credit to our team. And, I had a chance to talk with the guys after the game, and, that was really hard to look at those guys and know it was over, and knew the potential that we had. And, we walked off the field and back into the locker room, and, that was sort of it. But it was overall just a pretty surreal night. Just an absolute roller coaster of emotion, to use all the, the cliches and metaphors and things like that. But yeah, a lot of emotion happened really quickly, and, just feel for those seniors on that team that had to have their careers end in that fashion.